I've discovered a new way to make a lot of money in the stock market. This is my continuation trading strategy. As you can see from the statistics in the top left, it is a profitable strategy. However, it only trades on a 37% win percentage. This strategy targets a much higher average win versus average loss. You want to get out of your losing trades quickly, whereas you want to let your winning trades run. So this gives me an idea. The strategy already has good built-in risk tolerance. It does a very good job at keeping the losers small. What if we can leverage that idea to then also attempt to make the winners even larger? This is what I came up with, and it's what we're going to cover in today's video. So what I've done here is I've created a second strategy that I run on top of my continuation trading strategy that is purchasing these ads. So it's adding to the position once it begins winning. And I just want to point this out here quickly. As you all know, returning subscribers to this channel will know, I love to show you all when my strategies fail, because guess what? Every strategy will have losing trades. There's no such thing as a strategy that doesn't have downside. There will be times that you get into a trade, you even maybe add a position or two, and you still end up losing. And guess what? That's going to make that loss a little bit bigger. But as you can see from the increase in the total P&L and the difference between average win and average loss, this ad strategy adds enough to the winners to offset the losers. The max drawdown percentage even ticked down a little bit because the winners are now so much bigger. So clearly I'm about to jump into the conditions that I have built this ad strategy around, as well as show you how to set it up within your own thinkorswim. But first, there'll be a lot of people watching this video that are brand new to the channel, maybe have no idea what they're seeing on that thinkorswim chart. That is a custom coded trading strategy that you can build within thinkorswim. You can also use custom thinkorswim coding to code custom scanners, to code custom studies, conditional orders, alerts, etc., etc. And over on my website, daytradingstrategies.net, I have published over 150 of these custom thinkorswim codes. And for right now, I even have a handful of free ones that you can import into your own thinkorswim to check it out. So head on over to the website. It will be linked in the description down below this video. At least go check out the free codes, go read the reviews, decide if it's something that could help accelerate your trading journey. And if it is, sign up today and access, once again, all the 150 plus custom thinkorswim codes that are published on the site. So the conditions for this ad strategy are very simple. First off, you need to be in a trade. If you aren't currently in a trade, the condition will never fire. Once again, you only want this to utilize to add to winning positions. And the second and final condition is that the current bar closes higher than the high of the previous bar. If those two conditions are true, this ad condition will fire. And obviously, as you saw on both SPY and now NVIDIA, it increases the average win at a much larger ratio than it increases the average loss, which obviously makes the strategy better. Let's go look at another random ticker. I like to go through the alphabet of stocks when I'm looking at random tickers. So let's go to A. This is, right off the bat, this is a perfect example, right? The whole point of the strategy is to really make all of its money off of a handful of really large wins. That's like what a continuation trading strategy does. Yes, it's going to lose more than it wins, but when it wins so huge. So you add a ad strategy like this to add to your winners so that your winners are so much more profitable. You go from 360 to 484,000, you make over $120,000 in this one trade because of these ads. So that's going to offset all the handful of times that you even end up adding. Yes, like sometimes you're going to add and you're going to end up losing. Oh, shucks darn. Yes, once again, that's going to happen across all the stocks you look at. That's going to happen. And if I just showed you this picture, you'd be like, wow, Trey, this is really dumb. But once again, you always have to have the larger picture in mind. And that is what these back-tested statistics help so much with. Once again, by the way, if you're brand new to the channel, those back-tested statistics, because I get asked in every single video, I will get an email or a comment or something. Those are also a custom study that I have built and published on my website that you can run alongside any strategy, and it will point out these statistics automatically. And obviously, as you've seen, it'll point them out on any ticker and across any time frame. So how do we get our chart set up to make this possible? You're going to come into your studies, edit studies modal, and from here you can see I have that custom backtest data study running. I have the custom runner swing large cap strategy running. The first thing I want you to do is come down into this global strategy settings. You are going to allow up to X number of entry orders in the same direction. Honestly, make this any large number that you want when the order is generated by a different entry order. It is very important that you have this top selection chosen rather than the regardless of the entry that generated the order. So once you have that done and dusted, you are going to come in and you are going to run the add strategy. This will be a strategy once again that I have published over on my website. But as I explained, it's a very simple one. All it is you buy when the current close candle closes higher than the high of the last close candle, right? So now if I were to run this, you would see that throughout the trades, it will add one more time because I have that different entry order must be true in order for it to trigger. What that does is that allows you to then customize how many times you want to add to a trade. And of course, you will use this in your own backtesting to find what works best to help achieve your own trading goals. Like, is it better for you to add 3 times $10,000 positions, or is it better for you to add 7 times a $1,000 position? Whatever you find works best for you. As many of these add strategies that you add to your study set here is how many times that the add strategy will fire, right? So it allows you to make that fully customizable. And speaking of position size, just like I do in pretty much all of my strategies, you can see here, including the runner's swing large cap strategy, I have an input parameter for position size. So within the settings cog of the add strategy, of course, that also exists, and you can change this position size to obviously whatever you would like. By default, it is set to $10,000. If you only want it to be 500, of course, simply change that there. Then you would have to go through and change it on every single one. But now you will see that on that first add, we only buy, here on SPY, we only buy an extra 21 shares here. That's actually not true. Oh, for some reason it got moved down to like the second to last ad. Okay, yeah, here on the second to last ad now, you can see we only add 1 more share of SPY because it's all we can afford with a $500 ad when SPY is trading at $460 a share. I'm not sure why it moved down my list like that, but there is the visual representation that you can in fact change the position size and change the amount that the add strategy will actually add to your winning position. I just want to quickly showcase that I built it this way so that you can run the add strategy against any strategy that you would like to. I've just been using my runner's large cap strategy as the example, but if I wanted to come in instead and turn on my reversal swing trading strategy, I could run that, and now whenever the reversal strategy enters, once you get, once again, that candle closing greater than the previous candle high, it begins adding to that winner. And obviously you can see the statistics of how this strategy performs alongside these ads as well. So once again, I have published, it's something like 40 total strategies between both swing trading and day trading over on my website. At the point that I'm making this video, you can run any of them and then also run this add strategy to see if it makes the strategy more profitable over time. So once again, if you're interested in accessing all the strategies that I have built to test alongside this add strategy, head on over to daytradingstrategies.net, linked in the description down below. Click on sign up and start your new trading journey today. You get access to all 150 plus custom codes for only $45 a month. And you can cancel whenever you want. So if you just want to sign up, download what's currently there, you can easily cancel with just 3 mouse clicks under the My Account tab up here in the top right. I also have an annual plan that I offer, which of course will obviously save you money over the year, but even more importantly, will also grant you lifetime access to a Discord server full of people that are also using custom Thinkorswim code. So it's just a great place to share ideas. I do have my website set up as a subscription service, as I am always adding and updating new codes on the website. There is also a course that is available if you would like to learn how to code in Thinkorswim yourself. Anyway, daytradingstrategies.net, once again linked in the description down below. And once again, remember, if you just listen to everything I said and somehow still think it's not worth the value of $45, there's also free codes that you can go check out. I've even got some free trading tools over there that you can check out. So there is free options available for you as well. Everyone watching should at least go check those out. Once again, daytradingstrategies.net, linked in the description down below this video. So I hope everybody watching learned something in today's video, whether you are going to go and import this strategy yourself or even just utilize the idea that you've learned in this video of adding to your winning trades and the power that comes with. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, please take the half second, hit the like button on this video. And if you're new around here and would like to continue learning, obviously make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.